Hey guys, in this video we are going over the Grannies Cookbook mod and how to download it. So if you are brand new to downloading mods, like you've never downloaded a mod before, this is a brand new experience for you. Do not forget, and I'm going to show you how to do this in the Sims 4 as well, so don't worry, but do not forget to enable your custom content, okay? In order to do that, you would just click the three dots that are on the right side when you're opening your Sims 4, and that's like, it takes you into your settings, and then after you're there, you'll scroll to the bottom where it says game options, yes, and then you'll click other, and then at that point you will click custom content, both of them, and you will save that. So I'll show you how to do that, so don't worry if you're like, what is she talking about? So I'm going to show you guys how to download this mod though, so let's get straight to it. I'm also going to provide the link to download this mod inside the description, okay? So the Grannies Cookbook basically allows you to have different recipes and food, beverages, and stuff like that for your Sims, which is pretty awesome because that's why we download mods in the first place, because we want to enjoy more of Sims in a more personalized manner, right? So it tells you right here, I always, recommend this, read through the descriptions before you download your mods, just any mods, period, because you really want to make sure that, like, you're doing what you need to do for you, because we all have different computers, different situations. Some people have Sims 4 Legacy Edition, all that good stuff. So you just want to make sure you're, paying attention to what the mod creator has to say, because they could be telling you anything that may be helpful and insightful for you, okay? So I'm not saying you have to read through paragraphs of what mods have to say. I'm just saying skim through it enough to where you're not missing anything, okay? So let's get right to it. So it says version 8.12 is now the latest version. Please delete the old version, but be sure to check the version when new foods are released. So what they mean by that is you're going to download the actual mod itself, which is, the recipes and cookbook and stuff like that. And then you're going to download the recipes that you need inside of the cookbook. Okay, so it's kind of like Wicked Whims. You download the mod, but then you also need animations, same case. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and scroll to the bottom. Typically, every Patreon creator, especially if they have public versions of mods, their mods are going to be downloadable at the bottom. So if you're ever wondering, like, where is this mod at? I don't even know where to download it. It's going to be at the bottom of the page. Also, the Discord link is also provided, which is so helpful and insightful for this mod creator that they would even provide that, because some people have to kind of search a little deeper to get people's Discord accounts. If you do not have Discord and you're completely new to downloading mods, Discord is so helpful for just being up to date with what a mod has going on, so if you need to trash it, download a new one, all that good stuff, okay? So if you don't have a Discord, I highly suggest making one, and, adding, the mod creators that you have in your mod gameplay, adding their Discord so you know what's going on with your mods, all right? So I'm going to scroll to the bottom. If you guys are, like, on a time crunch and you don't have time to waste with me rambling, I will definitely provide a timestamp below as well, so you can get straight to me actually talking about how to download it, okay? So right here it says how to install and play. The first thing you're going to do is download the newest package file and place it into your mods folder, okay? So I'm going to show you guys how to do that, and then download the recipes separately you would like and place these into your mods folder. So what you would do is basically have a folder for the actual Granny Cookbook, and then inside that folder, you'll have folders that separate the meals that you have for your Sims. So it's organized and you're not all confused if you have to update stuff. Okay, so pretty simple. They also tell you an example here if you're confused, okay, and what it would look like. Okay. All right, are you guys following? I hope you're following. Okay, cool. So you're gonna keep scrolling, and then it'll also show you what it looks like inside the gameplay. So that's why a lot of times in my videos I just get straight to the point with just downloading the mod, because most mod creators these days show you pictures of what it's gonna look like on the inside, so you're not super confused. So yeah, okay. So we're gonna keep scrolling, and here we are. It says 3.12. I think that was the newest version, right, guys? If you're ever not sure, oh, see, it was 8.12. Okay, if you're not sure, you can always go back up to make sure that you download the correct one. So we're going to download that. That is the mod itself, so we do not want to mix that up by any means. Okay, and it will download at the bottom of the page, just like this one did, okay? Now, I can tell that this is not a zip file, so you do not have to render this open. You just have to drag it into the folder. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do that now. I already have this mod downloaded, guys. So just a FYI in advance, if you see double, it's just because I have it already downloaded. Okay, so you're gonna click the Finder window, open it up. You're gonna select the Documents tab, Electronic Arts, Sims 4, and then you're going to select mods. Okay, it's going to open up the mods folder. Now I'm just going to delete this just for, you know, preferences for you guys, so I can show you guys exactly how you would do this if you're starting new. Okay, so you have the mods folder open, and they're going to open a new Finder window. If you have a mouse, you would just right click and click new Finder window. If you're using a computer, you use control click, okay, to open a new window. Then you're going to go ahead and select downloads, and then there you will see your Granny's old recipe book. Okay, so some people who don't organize their mods will just drag that in there and be like, oh, there we go. All right. But I like to organize my stuff. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a new folder, and we're going to call it Granny's Old Cookbook. Okay. Now you can call it what you want if you want to be a little simpler, but you get the point. Okay. And so once you do that, you open it up. So we're going to double click to open up that folder, and then we're going to go back to that Finder window that we opened. And we're going to drag it inside of the Granny's Old Cookbook. Okay. Yay, there you are. Hey, looking good. Okay. So what we're going to do is we are going to go ahead after we have downloaded the mod itself and put it inside of the folder that is for that specific mod. We're going to create a new folder. Okay. And that is what is going to be the recipe that you create. So we're going to minimize this real quick and get back to that in a minute. Okay, I'm going to exit off of this, and then we're going to go to the meat. Oh, wait, no, I already did that. Sorry, guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to go scroll back up, and where it says download the recipes, you can just click it, or you can just click open link new tab. I do open link into new tab because it makes my life easier. And then you'll see a list of the recipes, the strawberry, the breakfast pancakes, chocolate chip, lemon pancakes, all that stuff. So you can just kind of choose what you want. I chose the mac and cheese Bellini, I think it's called. If I'm murdering that name, I'm so sorry. Once I clicked on that, so once you click download, it basically just goes to that Patreon you know, page of what it would look like. And so it says available to download on Patreon. It tells you the release date. It tells you if it's new. It tells you the public version, all of that. So you can just read through all of that. Click on Patreon, and then you're going to download it by clicking this here. Okay. So that's the Bellini one that I was just telling you about, okay? So it's going to download at the bottom just like the actual mod did, okay? And then what you're going to do, I accidentally closed my Finder window that we just opened for the download. So I'm just going to open a new Finder window again, go to downloads, just like we did with the actual mod itself. Going to go back into the Granny's Old Cookbook mod folder where we already have it open. I'm going to rename this now that I know what I'm doing with this to organize it. And I'm going to call it dinner because it's meat and cheese. So I would assume that my Sims would eat that for dinner. So I made a new folder inside of the Granny's Old Cookbook folder that we put the actual mod in. And then I open it up. Okay. And then I drag the breakfast meat and cheese beanie inside of there. Okay. And it should work perfectly fine. With no issues. And then you would just do the same thing, create a new folder if you want pancakes or breakfast or whatever, you know, just to separate it and make it make sense for you, okay? You don't want it too many folders deep though. This is just one folder deep, so it's fine. I mean, as long as you're not like putting a folder inside of this folder inside of, you know what I'm saying? That won't work. You want to just create a new folder inside of that folder, okay? So there you go. And that is how you download the mod. That is how you download the recipe. And you can, of course, put more recipes inside, okay? And then what I also like to do is I'm inside The Sims 4 now. I like to delete the local thumb cache just to make sure I don't come across any problems, okay? And there you go, okay? So for you guys who are brand new, never enabled mods before, never done this before, when you go into your Sims 4, I think I'm already in my world, but even before you get to this point, you can click these three dots up here. Click on game options, click on other, and then you would enable custom content and mods and script mods allowed, and you would click apply changes, okay? After you're done with that, you will be able to see your mods once you enter your gameplay on Sims 4, and you'll also be able to just look at the list view of like, you know, all of the mods that you have. Okay, and I continue to have that during my startup because I just like to know what mods are, you know, on there and that everything's working properly. Okay guys, so I hope that this is helpful. This is literally how you download this mod. I hope that you guys enjoy playing with it. It seems very inciting and insightful. If you ever come across any issues, just make sure you're not too many folders deep, like I always say. Make sure that you enabled your game options and things like that, and make sure you have an updated version. Okay, so this, you know, Sims is constantly updating, so are mods. Okay, so if you're watching this at a time that maybe it's not updated, just know that you just throw it in the trash and then you just, you know, download the newer version. That's all you got to do. Okay, and definitely highly suggest adding their Discord, so that way you can know when there's an update and things like that as well. All right, so I hope that this was helpful. If it is, please like the video, comment below what your experience is, and if you guys have any questions, feel free to put them in the comment section as well. Subscribe to the channel, and thank you again, guys, so much for watching. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of the day.